Bursting at the seams with comedy. There's something for everyone with Gold on Demand.
What would you say if I told you things had never changed and we'll find a way to take our dreams and rearrange them? Who'd believe that we could be in love again? So let's just pretend that you and me can be just good friends.
Today's weather, lovely. It'll be sunny and bright with a cool easterly breeze. Maximum temperature reaching 25 centigrade.
Hello, Pen.
77 degrees Fahrenheit.
Vince, have you noticed someone's added a flight of stairs since I was here last?
Must have been all that banging I could hear last night.
Shall I leave the cases here?
No, bring them through, Ben. Don't be embarrassed.
They weigh a ton each.
Should have got those ones with little wheels on the bottom.
Fine. I'll bear that in mind next time we decide to live together. We've been living together now for 9 seconds and already the magic's gone.
Let me carry them to the bedroom for you, Ben. Oh, dear.
You make it look so easy.
That's because I'm very hunky.
Just gonna use the phone.
Well, you know it is, Ben. Up the stairs first. Sorry, I thought you said the throne.
Hello, Mummy.
Who is it?
What do you mean, who is it? I'm an only child.
I told you this morning, darling. I've disowned you.
Yes, and you also told me to phone you the moment I got here to let you know that I'd arrived safely. Oh, look, Mummy, we have discussed it. Why can't you just accept that I'm living here now?
And what am I to tell the neighbours?
Well, tell them I'm living here now.
I'd die.
Look, if you find the truth too embarrassing, tell them the gypsies took me.
Oh, don't be so bloody silly, Penny. If anybody asks me, I'll say you joined the Moonies.
Good.
Your mother? Thought the room had gone cold.
In case it had escaped your memory, this person that you have chosen to live in sin with is the same one who 5 years ago jilted you on your wedding day. Oh, I can remember it all so vividly, the anger and the tears. And of course you were upset too. Who can blame you? With the entire family there and the choir singing the second verse of Love Everlasting. It would have been more appropriate if they'd chosen So Long It's Been Good to Know You.
Look, I've tried to explain to you time and again. He's different now.
Oh, Penny, he just twists you round his little finger.
In the past, maybe, but nowadays I think for myself, and I've come to realise that 5 years ago, Vincent lacked the emotional maturity to accept a commitment that deep.
You're just making it up.
I'm not. Vince told me. Look, he is more, well, adult.
Yeah, tell her I wear long trousers now.
Look, the two of us have spent our life savings on this flat. Do you honestly believe that Vincent would waste all that money if he was just an overgrown kid indulging himself in some 5-minute wonder? Believe me, Mummy, he's become a trustworthy, reliable, and responsible adult.
Really? What became of that BMW sports car he claimed to own?
What happened to that BMW?
I lost it in a game of pool.
I don't know. I'll ask him when he gets back.
Have you still got that watch that Daddy and I gave you for your birthday?
Yes, of course I have.
I just wonder if Thing had got round to pawning it yet.
Don't be so silly. Look, it's here, see?
I suppose Daddy didn't let it slip that it cost £200, did he?
No.
Good. I told him not to mention it. In case it made you feel guilty.
Oh, I'm glad he didn't say anything.
Take care of that watch, darling, won't you? Every time you look at it, think of Daddy and me.
Don't talk like that, Mummy. We'll see each other again.
God help us, we're only in Chingford.
Look, I'll pop round and see you at the weekend.
No, you won't be able to do that. We're going to Bournemouth. Your father's got to attend a wine importers' conference. Sounds like a bundle of laughs, doesn't it?
Well, you never know. You might enjoy yourself. All right, then. I'll see you Monday. Have a lovely time, won't you?
Yes. And you.
Yes. Bye.
How is she?
Still upset.
Well, this is it, kid. Our own little cave. No doubts?
Of course not. Did you really lose that car in a game of pool?
Only just, Ben. Only just. I've worked hard on this place, but it was worth it. I mean, it's ours. A place where we can be ourselves, just do whatever we fancy doing. I feel sort of... Well, I don't know what the right word is.
Proud?
No. Randy.
We've got to go to work, Vincent.
Come on, Ben, you're on flexi hours.
Yes, but you're not.
Well, I'll pack the job in.
Vincent, go to work. I'll see you this evening.
Until this evening, then. Bye.
Bye. Oh, I love you.
So do I. I mean, love you, I mean. I'm not happy in the job, Pen.
Get out of here, will you?
Back at 1:30.
What are you up to?
Dinner, you fancy a quick one?
I'll just put this on, I'll see you down here.
All right. Oh, it's you, Pen.
Oh, that's a nice welcome on our first night.
Shall I carry those for you?
No, it's okay. I got carrier bags with little wheels on the bottom. You hungry?
I missed my lunch today.
Oh, well, look, I'll put this stuff in the fridge and then I'll cook something.
Pen?
What sort of day have you had? Anything interesting happen?
Well, it depends on how you define interesting.
Vince, where's the fridge?
It's gone, Pen.
Gone? Where's it gone?
Well, most probably to the same place as the food mixer, the coffee percolator, the TV set and the stereo.
Something's happened, hasn't it? It's got nothing to do with one of your bets, has it?
Penny, we've been burgled.
Oh. Oh, what a mess. Why? I mean, why, Vince?
Come on, Pen, I didn't want you to see it like this. I was going to run a hoover over the place before you got home.
What, and hope I wouldn't notice?
No, just try and take the curse off it. But I just didn't have the energy. Or the hoover.
But why us?
Well, it's not us they've tried to hurt, Pen.
Well, it damn well feels like it from where I'm standing.
I mean, they haven't singled us out for special treatment. They strike indiscriminately. Like British Rail. They just look around for any half-open window or door without a security lock.
But we've got a security lock.
Yes, but, how can I put it? Someone, and I'm naming no names, but, someone forgot to lock it when she left this morning.
I didn't lock it.
I didn't say that, Pen. The police did, but I didn't.
Vince, I'm sorry. I was in such a hurry this morning, and I put all my clothes in the wardrobe, then Mummy rang back again, and I forgot to lock the door. Oh, it's all my fault.
Oh, don't be silly, Pen.
No, it's my fault, Vincent.
No, it isn't.
Well, whose fault is it then?
Well, all right, then, if it makes you happy, it's your fault. But you didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident.
You'll never let me forget this, will you? Every time we have an argument, you'll throw this in my face.
Penny, I'll never mention it again as long as I live.
You promise?
I promise.
Oh, just look at it. How can anyone be so horrible? I mean, they've taken everything. Do the police know who it is?
No. Personally, I think it was kids.
Why?
Because one of them has done something rather childish in our bedroom. Don't go in there, Pen.
My jewellery's in there. They must be animals. They're not satisfied with simply smashing up your home and stealing everything you've worked for. They have to do that kind of rotten thing as well. I mean, why?
Nobody knows, Pen, not even the police. The detective in charge says it's still a mystery. But he reckons there'll be a psychiatrist along soon who'll clear it up. The mystery.
Oh, yes. So what else have they taken?
Well, let's look on the positive side, Pen. I mean, everything they've left is a plus, right?
If you say so.
Now, let me see. What didn't they take? They didn't take that picture of your mother. They left your clothes.
They took yours? Oh, poor Vince. So what's wrong with my clothes, then?
Well, the police think they may have been disturbed before they had time to take yours. Oh, that watch your mother bought you.
Yes?
Did you wear it to work?
No.
Oh.
Oh, no, not my new watch. I'd only worn it once. I really loved that watch.
Well, don't worry, Pen. I'll get you another watch exactly the same.
It cost £200, Vince.
That doesn't matter. I'll get you another watch somehow. That's a promise.
You haven't got any money. Neither of us have. We've spent our last penny on this flat, and now everything's gone. They've taken it all.
Come on, Pen. We'll get over it.
I remember now.
Remember what?
When I left this morning, there were 3 teenagers hanging around on the corner.
So?
Well, don't you see? They must have done it.
Penny, you can't simply go accusing anyone you happen to see.
No, Vince, they look like criminals.
And what do criminals look like?
Like those 3 who are hanging around on the corner. Do you think I ought to telephone the police and ask them to put out an APB for them?
Pen, I don't believe this.
And I could give a very detailed description. There were 2 black guys and 1 white fellow.
Well, that takes care of about a third of the male population. And they could have been standing on the corner for any number of reasons. They could have been friends engrossed in conversation, workmen waiting for a bus. It might even have been the fun boy free on their way to a gig.
Don't get sarky with me, Vincent. This isn't my fault.
Look, Pen, you're jumping to conclusions. Let's just take it easy. I'll pour us a drink. Oh, I can't. They've taken that as well. I'll pop down the off-licence.
Oh, no, don't leave me here alone.
You're not frightened they might come back, are you?
No, I'm frightened they might still be here.
No, don't be silly, Pen. The police have been over every inch of the flat.
Oh, that's very reassuring, isn't it? If the police had been any good at their jobs, they'd have had someone patrolling the streets to make sure that this sort of thing doesn't happen. But oh, no. They're all involved in important duties like towing decent people's cars off stupid yellow lines.
Who got a parking ticket today?
Oh, shut up.
Look, Pen, what have we actually lost, eh?
What have we lost? Huh, we've lost all our possessions.
Yeah, but they were just plastic bits and pieces. They can be replaced. The important thing is that you and I weren't injured.
Oh, it's not the fact that they've stolen our things. It's the thought of strangers being in here. This was our home, our private place, and now that privacy has been violated, I don't think I'll ever feel alone here again.
Come on, Ben, it's all over now.
Maybe. Do you remember Alison and Martin?
No.
Yes, they were at our wedding.
Yes, Ben, but I wasn't.
Oh, no. Sorry.
What about Alison and mine? You don't think they did it, do you?
Shortly after they were married, their house was broken into, and they said no matter how much they cleaned or redecorated, there was always an atmosphere in the house. As if the burglars had left their spirits there.
Well, our burglars were different. They took our spirits with them.
Well, whatever happens, at least we're luckier than them.
Of course we are, love.
They weren't even insured. At least in 6 or 7 weeks, we'll be able to replace our things.
Ben?
It was years before they were able to get their home together again.
Years, eh? Ben?
Vince, you're shivering.
Am I?
Oh, it must be the shock. I'll put the electric fire... Oh, that's gone as well. Hey! No. Oh, no. Please, God. I couldn't take it, Vince. Not that. Please tell me that we're insured.
We're insured, Pen.
Really?
No.
Why not? We filled in that form over a week ago, so why aren't we insured?
Well, I forgot.
What do you mean you forgot? The insurance broker's is right next door to your betting shop. You have to pass it on your way to work.
I know where it is, Pen. I'm not stupid. I was going to do it this morning, but I had a lot of worries.
Like what?
Like whether you'd remember to lock the door properly.
You swore you'd never mention that again.
Well, that was before I realised how unreasonable you were going to be.
Anyone can forget to lock a door.
No, Pen, you're the only one who forgot. I remembered to lock it when I left, and the police remembered as well. Even the bloody burglars locked it when they left.
You're just trying to push all the blame onto me, aren't you?
No, I'm not, Pen. I'm not. Look, do you want to talk about it?
No, I don't want to talk about it. And even if I did want to talk about it, I wouldn't want to talk about it with you. In fact, the way I feel at the moment, I don't ever want to talk to you about anything again.
Do I detect a note of disillusionment in your voice?
Oh, God, Vincent, I'm going to pack my things and leave.
You'll find that rather difficult, Pen.
You said they'd left my clothes.
Did I say anything about your suitcases?
Oh, no, they were brand new. Oh, hell. Oh, have you seen it in there? It's like something out of a horror movie.
Just thank God it's not in 3D.
Daddy will call round to collect my things. I tried to convince myself that you'd overcome your cavalier attitude of the past, and that you developed into a mature and responsible adult. But I was just kidding myself, wasn't I? As my mother says, the difference between men and boys is just the size of their toys. Do you want to know the real reason I'm leaving?
No.
I'll tell you then. I've suddenly realized that I don't care about this flat anymore. I don't care about our relationship. And I don't care about you. There, I've said it, so pick the bones out of that one, big boy.
Do you know what you remind me of when you're in this kind of mood, Pen?
I haven't a clue, but I bet you're going to tell me.
Scarlett O'Hara.
It's water off a duck's back, Vince. I've survived a wedding that never was and a broken marriage, so I can certainly live with your childish insults. What do you mean, Scarlett O'Hara? Scarlett O'Hara was a spoilt and conceited bitch.
Got it in one, Penelope. All we need is a slave to drive the horses, and we could be out tonight watching Atlanta burn.
Right, I'm leaving, Vincent. And you know what this means, don't you? This is the end. The end of us.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a rat's ass. Pen?
What?
Don't forget to lock the door behind you.
Oh!
Norman? Oh, I thought it was your father coming back.
No, it's just me.
Would you like a cup of coffee, darling?
No, thank you, Mummy. Where's Daddy gone?
Well, he's gone to the flat to get your clothes. But he's been gone for over 2 hours. I hope he hasn't had a crash with your clothes in the car.
Mummy.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh. Oh, how awful. A young girl threw herself under a train last night, right in the middle of the rush hour.
No consideration.
Still, I suppose she's at peace now.
Oh, my God. Look, you can put ideas like that right out of your head. Our family's always been useless at committing suicide. In 1959, your Aunt Dorothy put her head in a gas oven, forgot about the pilot light, and destroyed 3 houses and a Polish butcher's.
Did she survive?
Well, of course she did. She was at your wedding.
Oh, yes. Was she the one who wouldn't take her hat off?
Look. I'm going to cancel the weekend.
Oh, no, please don't.
I can't go away and leave you in a state like this.
I'm not in a state.
You look in a state to me.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't mean it like that.
Look, Mummy, I'd prefer it if you went away and enjoyed yourself. I'll get over this. I always do. It'll give me time to think, to get myself together. Mummy, I'm glad you and Daddy were here.
Oh, darling, of course, we're always here. We look upon ourselves as a sort of safety net to cushion you from your all too frequent falls.
Thank you.
And I promise, I'll never mention it.
Mention what?
The watch. After all, I mean, it could have happened to anybody. It wasn't your fault. What's a £200 watch compared to having your daughter back?
Thank you.
Nonsense. Norman, where on earth have you been?
You know full well where I've been. You sent me.
But you've been gone for over 2 hours. What on earth have you been doing?
Been looking over the place with Vince. God, what a mess.
How's the flat looking?
I was referring to the flat, Daphne. Your clothes, darling.
Mindless, vicious thugs with their flick knives and bother boots. I wish they'd leave me alone in a room with them for 10 minutes.
So do I, dear.
Sorry, Norman.
Oh, I mean, I wish they'd leave me alone for 10 minutes with them.
How was Vince?
All right, I think. Bit red round the eyes.
Had he been crying?
No, drinking, I think.
Now, are you sure you wouldn't like us to stay?
No, honestly, I prefer to be on my own.
Well, as long as you're sure. Now, put the suitcases in the Volvo, Norman.
Yes, dear.
Have you got my vanity case?
Yes, darling, yes.
And the thermos flask?
Yes, pet.
Good. Well, put it all in the car, then, Norman.
Right you are. I'll put it in the boot, shall I?
Bye-bye, darling. Try and cheer up while we're away.
I will. Have a lovely time, won't you?
I'll ring you this evening.
Dear Penny, this is one promise I didn't forget. Be happy. Love, Vince.
Bye-bye, darling.
Bye, Daddy.
Everything all right?
Yes. Fine, thank you.
Oh. What is it, darling? Hmm?
Look. Vince has bought me a watch, and it's exactly the same as the one that was stolen.
Well, that's nice. Isn't it?
I suppose so. It's just that we're not seeing each other anymore, so why has Vince borrowed £200 to buy me a watch?
I don't know, dear. Perhaps he's trying to tell you something. Hmm? Bye-bye, darling.
Daddy? No, honestly, I'm fine, Mummy. I'm not at all distraught. I'm just relieved to know that you and Daddy got there safely. Don't worry. If I hear a noise in the night, I will phone the police. Yes, I've got a pencil and paper right here. What is it again? 999. Yes, yeah, I've written it down. Now, look, have a lovely time, and I'll see you on Monday, all right? God bless. Bye. Who is it?
It's your friendly local flasher, miss. Compliments of the season.
Hold on. I've locked the door.
Better late than never, Pen.
Hello.
Hi.
Well?
Yes, thank you.
No, I meant, well, what do you want?
Oh, I see. I brought this round. Your father dropped it on the stairs. Well, Mrs. Fitch found it, actually.
Oh. Will you thank her for me?
Yes, I will, as soon as I find out what time the visiting hours are.
Oh.
Did your parents go away for the weekend?
Yes, they left this morning.
Oh, good, good. It'll be a nice break for them.
Yes.
Yes, all that bracing sea air. And it'll give your mother a chance to keep her hand in at the old deep sea squid wrestling.
I suppose so. Well, it's getting late.
Yes, you don't happen to have the right time on you, do you?
Oh, yes, I do. It's, 11:05.
Is it that late? Well, I better be off home. To bed.
Yes. Me too.
Yes, I'll just toddle off home, have a nice cup of cocoa, and then bed. Of course, this time of night the roads will be full of drunks. Still, if I go the back ways, I should get home safely. God willing.
You can stay here the night if you want to.
Oh, that's very hospitable of you.
That's if you don't mind sharing.
No, of course not.
It'll mean one less bed to make in the morning.
What a good idea. Oh, Pen,
Yes?
don't forget to lock the door.
I love you.
So do I. I love you, I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean. Thank you, Vince.
You don't have to thank me, Pen.
I meant for the watch.
Oh, I see. Well, it's no problem, Pen, no problem.
Where did you get it?
The police brought it round this morning.
Police?
Oh, didn't I tell you? They caught the burglars with all our stuff still in their van.
I think our police are wonderful.
Absolutely.
Bursting at the seams with comedy. There's something for everyone with Gold on Demand.